Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. All praise unto Yahweh, Shemi Yahushai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honesty unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honestly, brothers will be pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is going to be a video regarding the banning of the Bible in an effort to protect these lesbian, gay, transgender. And I don't even know what the Q stands for now. You know, it's gone so crazy now that I don't even know what the Q stands for. So pretty much, you know, I'll just read the article. Now go into the scriptures. You know, go into the scriptures. Okay, so it says here, one step closer to law. Okay, could California bill ultimately lead to the banning of the scriptures? Okay, now we know through the Bible, okay, that the times that we're going to be living in the latter times, okay, you was going to have wickedness, all right, running rampant within the world, okay. Matter of fact, if I go to the scripture, I'm going to go basic on this one, and I'm going to go to the book Amos. In fact, let's do it another way. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah, okay, the 50th chapter, okay, because this all comes from Babylon. This is the spirit of Babylon, all right. So this is the book of Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, and I want golden cup. It might be 51 actually. Okay, Jeremiah 51:7. So it says Babylon, which is America, has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. So when you see this, and if they actually push it out there into law, well, you know, where does it come from? Where does the idea come from? Because it can come out there from Japan or China or Africa somewhere. This whole gay thing was pushed by Obama, okay, because America is likened onto that gold cup, that where they're going to pour out their ideas and their philosophies onto these different heathen nations, and they're going to put it into legislation, man, okay, and that's completely way off. But what they're going to do is they're going to get rid of the scriptures, which has been the end all be all for the longest amount of time, okay. But remember, they was talking about how this is a God-fearing country, and this has been set up by, you know, as a Christian country, but that's never been the case. See, the God of America is Satan. That's the God of America. Okay, the God of America is Satan. Okay, it's a Satan worshiping place, and that's why it's going to be destroyed. Okay, so it's made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken for wine, and therefore the nations are mad. So to put this in effect in an effort to protect some faggots, okay, one, that's going to lead to what? The famine of the word, and two, okay, that goes to prove you that you're living in a satanic society. Okay, so it says a pro-LGBT bill is quickly making its way through the California State Assembly after it was approved on the floor Thursday. The bill now goes to the state Senate for the vote. If passed, Bill 2000. Now I'm gonna have to go offline now. Okay, hopefully I'm not gonna get bothered and then bombarded with with messages. So this is Bill AB 2943. It says unlawful business practices, sexual orientation change efforts, and let's see if the bill they got some, you know, context on it. Okay, so not too much on it. Introduced by assembly members. They're gonna speak on it or anything. Okay, law, unlawful business practice, sexual orientation change efforts. Existing law, Consumer Legal Remedies Act makes unlawful certain unfair methods of competition or unfair deceptive acts or practices undertaken by persons in, you know, whatever. But effectively, you know, that's what's, you know, this is what's in the bill, and that's what's on the table right now. Okay, it says it uses the state's consumer fraud statute to restrict religious freedom, okay, and free speech when it comes to the issue of homosexuality and gender identity. Okay, so basically, when you go into the scriptures, okay, and you say a man's not supposed to lie with mankind, you can't do that anymore. Okay, let's go into the scriptures, mankind, because with these homosexuals, man, okay, put the space there. Okay. Basically, what they're trying to push out there, they're trying to push it out there like it's a thing to do. Man, it's Leviticus. Okay, the 23rd chapter. Okay, bear with me. Okay, the battery's running out there. I should bring it up. There we go. So yeah, I had it. I typed it in earlier. Okay, so Leviticus 20:13, it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them shall have committed an abomination, and they shall surely be put to death. Okay, their blood shall be upon them. So that's what the Bible says. Okay, and that's why they're trying to make the Bible outlawed. Okay, so that they can, go about their wicked homosexuality. All right, but that's not biblical. And see, the Most High is watching all of these things. And as a result, the Most High was going to destroy this earth because of all of that. Okay, the book of Amos, the 9th chapter and the 8th verse. Okay, Amos 9 and 8. Okay, behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, which is this place that we're living in right now. Okay, and he's going to destroy it from off the face. He's going to destroy it from off the face thereof, saving utterly. He will not destroy the house of Jacob. So the Israelites out there that are pushing, for this world, the elect, the Most High was going to have mercy upon it. Okay, but for the rest of them, they was going to be destroyed, and a lot of them are going to be destroyed because they're some flaming homosexuals, man. Okay, it says this means that the bill would make it illegal to distribute resources, sell books, offer counseling services, or direct someone to a biblically based model, okay, for getting help with gender confusion and homosexuality, okay, which goes back onto that do what thou wilt spirit. Okay, basically they want to just do whatever they want to do, and when you got it to where you got a religious backbone or a religious reference point, okay, really the scriptures, because you got some religious reference points out there that are way off. Okay, well, you got it to where you got a biblical reference point. Okay, then you can go easily into the scriptures and say, look, you ain't supposed to be doing that because the Most High said so. So then now they're trying to do away with that. Okay, so it says that Randy Thomason with Save California says the bill is very broad and could affect just about anything, helping people overcome same-sex desires. And it says, so this is a pastor speaking. You pay a ticket to hear him speak. He speaks about overcoming same-sex desires. Okay, hey, that could be outlawed. Okay, a church that sells books about overcoming sex, and that's some. I mean, that's some bullshit in the first of it. But if you was to go there to go get counseling, well, that's gonna be outlawed. Okay, of which that's a demon. Okay, it says there's a sale. Okay, there's a transaction that could be banned. Okay, this is very expansive, very tyrannical, and absolutely squashing free speech, religious freedoms, and basic choice of people. Okay, and this is anti-freedom, anti-American, because they want to push this homosexuality. Okay, but they want to see, you got it to where these people are saying you're being liberated and you could be a faggot, but really what they want to do is control you to be a hermaphrodite. Okay, when you go into the agenda of the New World Order, okay, it's all about being a hermaphrodite. Okay, being both man and both woman. Okay, that's what part of the agenda is. But in terms of your freedoms, okay, that's not what they're trying to do. They ain't trying to give you some freedoms. They're gonna take those freedoms away, man. Okay, they're gonna take those freedoms away, and that's coming to a city near everybody. That's within the book of 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter. Okay, so let's hit one or two more precepts. Okay, dealing with the judgment that's gonna come about. Okay, for all of this, because you see, the Most High is watching all of these things, man. Okay, the Most, really, when you go into the scriptures, the Most High put it within their spirit to be so proud, okay, that they was gonna do things like that. Okay, have it to where they can have it to where a man can chop off his rod, okay, make a vagina out of it, okay, and you can't speak up against that. Now they're gonna have it to where you, even if you use the scriptures, you can't speak up against that. Okay, that's what they're putting out there in legislation. You can't even sell books that speaks up against that, whether it be the Bible itself. Okay, so what does that go back to? That goes into pride. Okay, Obadiah 1:3 says, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Okay, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock. Because it takes a great deception in a man's mind to look at himself and think he needs to be a woman, or he needs to be a faggot. Okay, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Okay, so they say these things. Okay, when you see this article, what does that go to show you? That goes to show you their mentality is that the Lord ain't coming back. You might as well do away with the Bible and let's just do what we want. But see, the pride of thy heart has deceived thee, that thou dwellest in the cleft of the rock. Because like I said, them Hamites are faggots. Okay, and you got it to where a lot of them Arabs are faggots. Okay, a lot of them different nations, they got homosexuals in them. But you don't have it out there like being pushed like it's a doctrine. Okay, at least some of them have the decency to have. I mean, you know what? Them Hamites push that. You check out them Egyptian hieroglyphs. You see it all out there in the hieroglyphs. So you know it's there. Okay, but Esau is taking it from one level even onto the other. Okay, so hopefully with that was of edification. I'm gonna say all praise unto Yahbashim Yashai Wahat Rakat Kadash. Double honesty unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honestly, brothers will be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.